Hey, this is Bethany, and today I am doing a favorites video for the month of January. I haven't done a monthly favorites in forever, but I am, so yay! So I'm just gonna get right into it and show you guys some stuff that I've been liking lately. Okay, so the first thing I want to rave about is this Maybelline Classic Volume Express Mascara. It's got a really just kind of typical brush, like what was popular before they brought out all those rubbery brushes, and I definitely prefer this. It's what I've been using for the last month. I used it in my last tutorial, and I just can't say enough about it. It's buildable, it gives you a good amount of volume, a good amount of length, not like a crazy amount of either, but I just really enjoy it, and it doesn't flake on the bottom of my eyelashes, so that's a plus. I haven't done a review on it. I don't even think I need one. I just love it, and I really want to recommend it to you all. I have thick, droopy eyelashes that I have to curl, and this holds them curled really well and doesn't flake everywhere, so I love it. Another eye thing I want to recommend is from Walgreens. It's one of the cheap things up by the counter, and this is their In Color. I thought it was by Jordana, but it's not saying that. Yeah, it is Jordana, and it's their Fabuliner, and it's in the color 02 Brown, and I'm finding this to be a great alternative to using just black liquid liner. I can just do a thin line with this, and it's just a lot neater than if I use like an actual, you know, creamy pencil liner. So I'm really preferring this a lot, and I feel like a lot of people, especially fair-skinned people, feel like black eyeliner sometimes is too much for them depending on the look. I would definitely recommend this because it's under $3 at Walgreens. Alright, so two palettes I have been liking for the month of January are the Naked 3 and the Stila In The Moment palette. Or wait, it's the In The Light palette. They're both kind of similar in some ways. Like, I could do a look with the Stila palette, and it can come off looking like I may have used the Naked 3 as well. But I just feel like the Stila palette has really great bright shimmery champagne or highlighting colors, especially the color Kitten and Bubbly, which I've hit pan on Bubbly already. And I just really love this palette. It's got a few good mattes in it too. The Naked 3, I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like it has more versatility than the Naked 2, but the Naked 1 is always going to be my favorite. These three colors right here all look to be just about the same color to me. They're all really nice, I like them, but I just thought maybe they could throw in a few different colors. And Buzz is just an unusually great color too. I was surprised how much I liked it, and I haven't even had a chance to use Trick, which is the only really truly rose gold color in the palette. So I do enjoy this palette, and I actually enjoy the really dark color here, Black Heart, for like an outer crease color. But it's not going to be my favorite compared to the Naked 1. I prefer the packaging to the Naked 1. But yeah, I just want to say I really like this. I enjoy using it, and I'm going to play with it some more and see if I can come up with some stuff. And also, if you want a tutorial on the In The Light palette, I'm pretty sure I've done two on this already. One on my old channel and one on this one, but I'll check around. If I see them, I'll link them below this video. Alright, so one thing I've really been loving for the month of January that I just did a review on is the PMD Personal Microdermabrasion doodad, and I really can't say enough about how much progress I'm seeing in my skin. So instead, I'm going to show you guys in about 2 months. I'll have like a progress video that I upload of all the pictures I take the day after each treatment I do. So I've just been really excited. I'm already seeing more progress from when I last filmed that video. So I'm also going to use it on my hands as well, because my knuckles have been like really drying out from the snow and the weather. But yeah, so I've already got a review up if you want to see it, but be looking for that progress video in around 2 months, and hopefully by that time I will have skin that's more like what I had when I was younger and had great skin, and I will just be really happy to share that with you guys. We'll see how that goes, and I will let you know. Speaking of like skin and dried out skin, let's talk about my knuckles just looking really crusty. And I've been using this all month because it's just a really thick moisturizer, and at some point it was almost like my knuckles were wanting to crack open. But I've been using this on my hands at least 3 times a day. My other lightweight moisturizers don't compare. And this is the Pacifica Tuscan Blood Orange. Pretentious. Tuscan Blood Orange Intensively Moisturizing Cream. I got this in my glam bag a few months ago, and I love the smell of it. I mean, it smells like oranges, and it's just really nice. So I want to share 2 last things I like, and then a thing or 2 that I didn't like very much this month that happened to me. So these are the NYX Green Tea blotting papers. And because they've got green tea in them, they're supposed to help you have like antioxidants in your complexion, and they're supposed to be soothing. I don't know if that's the case, but they do suck up the oil and they work really nice. So I recommend them. I don't have a lot to say about them, but I'm just, you know, I'm an oily skin person, and if you know how that feels, you want blotting sheets, and these are some good ones. I got them from Ulta. The last thing I like is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, and I do have the Urban Decay setting spray, and I use that for my face. Sometimes I didn't today, but what I use this for is if I've got an eyeshadow like the color Dust that's in the Naked 3 here, it doesn't stick very well, and it's got a lot of fallout. So if I want something to have more of like a bam, like whoa, shimmery liquid gold metal on my eye or something, what I will do is I will spritz this. I will just like spritz it on a brush like this from a distance, and then I will dip it in the eyeshadow, and I will get a way more pigmented eyeshadow, especially if I want to like highlight the center of my lid. So I just think this is a really great option, like a cheap option, because this was, I don't know, like $3. For anyone who just has eyeshadows that aren't really doing it for you. They're shimmery, but they got too much fallout or they're flaking. This kind of helps that hold together, so I recommend it. So it got a lot colder in here, so I decided to put on a winter coat and turn up the heat because I'm freezing. There's snow outside. Oh my gosh, the furnace comes on. Go figure. Anyways, the last things I wanted to talk about that I did not like this month were, first off, this CoverGirl TruBlend foundation. I've used it like 5 times so far, and every time I put it on, it turns my face into a greasy mess. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my skin or how I'm applying it. I typically use a kabuki brush, or I use my Expert Face brush from Real Techniques, and I don't know why. Whatever I do, this seemed like it was going to be pale enough. It doesn't work. I mean, it is about pale enough, and that's why I picked it over the 3-in-1 foundation. I was either going to get that or this, but this was paler and it was new, so I gave it a try. I don't like it. But yeah, so has anybody found this to be working for them? If so, do you have dry skin? I don't know, because this just turns me into an oily mess, and I'd like to return it, but I can't find the receipt, so meh. And then the last thing that I'm really disappointed about this month is my Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. It's like peeling apart. There's hairs coming out of it like this. And I don't know why. I wash it the same way I wash all my other brushes, and most of the time I lean them like when they're drying so that water can't get up in the ferrule. But I'm just figuring, if water is getting up in the ferrules of any of the brushes, why would this one fall apart? Like, the Sigma brushes have held up for me really well, except for this one. And I don't know, I might like contact them and see if they have any kind of warranty and if they'll give me a new one or something. Maybe this one was just a defective one, I don't know. But I was using it on my face the other day, and I almost got all these hairs in my eyes, and it ticked me off. So has anybody else had a Sigma brush fall apart? Because I have not, and I'm mad. But yeah. Alright, so those were all my favorites for this month, and some things that I'm mad at or didn't like. Hopefully you guys like those, and also let me know if you've tried any of these things, if you like them, if you've tried that Stila palette or the Naked 3, how are you feeling about those? I've just only gotten to using the Naked 3, so I'm going to be exploring looks with it a lot more. So yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!